Good evening, YouTubers. It's me, New Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another video, and tonight I am going to show off the John Belushi 2-pack collection. This contains 2 movies of films starring John Belushi, The Blues Brothers and National Lampoon's Animal House. And this box set put out by MCA Universal Home Video in 1996. And never seen both films, but I see bits and pieces of The Blues Brothers that was broadcast on TBS back in 1999. Yep. Here's the Blues Brothers and National Lampoon's Animal House. Here's the 2 movies that comes in there. And this is a must-have 80s film featuring the late John Belushi, if you're a fan of his movies, but I will have an opportunity to check the movie out. Anyway, before we get to this review, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Joshua Cook. Joshua Cook, if you're watching this, your videos are awesome. Keep up the good work. Make sure you check out Joshua Cook's channel on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description below. Here we go. Here we got the Blues Brothers, the John Belushi 2-pack. Let's take the tape out of the box. Okay, first up, start with this one, the Blues Brothers. John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd are Blues Brothers, 2 hoodlum musicians trying to get the band back together for one last charity gig. It's directed by John Landis. The high-octane comedy boosts performance by James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Cab Calloway, and Ray Charles. Now, National Lampoon's Animal House is one of the most popular movie comedies of all time. It followed the hilarious adventures of the rowdy Delta fraternity. Chief Animal John Belushi led a frat house full of cut-ups in the landmark John Landis hit. So both movies is directed by John Landis. So here are the movies. Okay, let me get up from here. Okay, let's start with Animal House. This is a 1978 film, and that movie stars John Belushi, Tim Matheson, also starring John Vernon, Verna Broom, Thomas Hewlett, Cesar Danova, Donald Sutherland. And this movie also has Karen Allen's in there as well. This film is from 1978, directed by John Landis. And Ivan Reitman produced this film, and Harold Ramis written this film. Rated R, and it's 1 hour and 49 minutes. This tape is still in seal, which I'm going to keep it that way. But I can tell you the tape opens up because it starts with the FBI warning screen, then the MCA Universal Home Video logo, the Universal Pictures logo, and start of the film. But at the end of the movie, it has the 1982, no, actually it's 1984, blue MPAA R-rated screen on there. And this has the white screen of death at the end. But here is the Blues Brothers. This film is from 1980 with Dan Aykroyd and the late John Belushi. And I seen this on Encore back in 2008, bits and pieces. Well, I will have an opportunity to check this movie out. And I believe Gary Newkirk is a fan of this film. This movie also has James Brown, Cab Calloway, Ray Charles, Carrie Fisher, Aretha Franklin, and Henry Gibson. And this movie is also directed by John Landis. And here's the still of the film. Rated R, and it's 2 hours and 13 minutes. So that's 133 minutes. Here's the tape with the sticker label, and it's still got the MCA home video labeling on there with the 1986 copyright date for some unknown reason. And its tape is printed on the 13th week of 1996. It's a later pressing, even though it's still a 1993 VHS. And this copy opens up with the 1991 MCA Universal Home Video warning screen, the 1990 MCA Universal Home Video logo, the 1972 Universal Pictures logo, and go to the film. But it has the Universal Pictures logo in the end credit text. On the earlier VHS copy of the Blues Brothers, it does not have the Universal Pictures at all. It wasn't shown at the beginning of the film, but I'm glad they slapped it at the beginning of the tape. But at the end of the film, it has the 1983 blue MPAA R-rated screen on there. If I say PG on this, but it's National Lampoon's Animal House is rated R, not PG. Sorry about the screw up. Okay, if you're a fan of John Belushi, maybe I have an opportunity to check both of these films out. Yep. I know I have the Blues Brothers 2000 on VHS, and that has John Goodman taking over John Belushi's place. Even though Belushi was sadly passed away in 1982. Okay, that's it for this week's video. I'll look for the next video on my channels. See you soon.